helps me know that I'm doing the right thing by making sure these crosses are made and just continuing to do this. I was at my local Walmart about 3.5 years ago that was torn down here. All right, and I was walking down in front of the cash registers, and all of a sudden somebody tapped me on the shoulder. I turned behind me, it was about a 7-year-old lady with a Walmart smile on her. And she looked up at me and said, "Do you remember me?" Now, I've got to be very careful about what I say, because I worked with the jails for 19 years, and most people I know, I see 2 or 3 people leave. And some of them might remember me because I'm very loud and boisterous, and they know I'm there. But it's hard to remember all. But I say to people all the time, "You look familiar, where do I know you from?" And she reached into her pocket, and she pulled out a cross, and she said, "You gave this to me 11 months ago at the cash register." She still had it in her pocket. That just floored me. Another situation just happened recently. We were taking Deborah to get a taxi done on Nolanton Road, and Thompson Lane. There's an H&R Block there, and we had like an hour to wait, they said. So I said, "Let's go to this Burger King across the street." And I had never been in that Burger King. So the girl at the counter was taking appointments and stuff like that. She looked like she was hungry. So we went over there, we ordered some food, and some guy comes from behind the broiler back there, says, "Lenihan, you remember me?" I said, "You look familiar," because I was one of the original cross makers. And we talked, I asked him about church, and I said he was going and stuff, and everything was good. So we sat down and ate our meal, and at the end of the meal I said to my wife, "Well, let me go get a Whopper Junior for that girl working over there. She just looked hungry." So why not? So as I went up to the counter, then another individual, about 55 years old, was walking out. Comes up, shakes my hand, and says, "Lenihan, I just want to thank you for what you did the night before I got out of jail. You gave me one of those pocket crosses, and every day when I go to work or leave my house, I put it in my back pocket. And I take it with me," and he said, "I hope someday I can give it to somebody else that doesn't need it." Alright? I mean, just stuff like that. There's other stories I could tell, keep you here for hours and hours. But I know you don't want that, you all got a life. After the ladies walked away and they started reading the prayer, I said to my wife, "Hold on a second." I ran over, I said, "Here goes my phone number. If you need one of these crosses, family, people you know, just let me know and I'll mail it to you." Obviously they knew I was in the right heart and everything, passing these out anyway. And I expected a call, maybe for some more of these crosses, but Emily called and asked me to speak here, and I was overwhelmed and joyed. And anytime God opens doors like that, I take the chance, I just go right in. I'm a little nervous, probably a little bit more than she is, but that's okay. So I said I would do this. On Sunday, I called to confirm, and then Emily, before that, she was mentioning about getting to the kids in her high school and stuff like that, to the youth here, and everybody was going to be here and stuff like that. When I talked, they talked about maybe 200 for a retreat. I'll gladly give everyone you need. I got about 1,800 in my locker. But I was talking to one of my officers Sunday night, and he reads his Bible every night at work and everything like that. And he kind of gave me an analogy for this situation where if you know somebody's hungry and their family's hungry, you can give them some fish and they can eat that day. But why not teach them how to catch the fish? And then they do it every night. Alright? So I told Emily that I'm challenging the youth here. I mean, you've got high schools. I mean, these are an awesome thing that you can walk up to people, and people are afraid to hear what other people have to say. But when you walk up and you hand in this little pocket cross, right away they're intrigued about it. Where did you come from? You know, tell them inmates made it, or you tell them you made it yourself. You get a great thrill out of making it yourself and handing them out. But I see 20 youth here. And if you youth, and I brought a case, 72 sheets of the white plastic that you guys can have. I buy 5 cases at a time from Walmart. And you're looking at red, white, and blue crosses, but you can make them school colors, you can make them UT colors, you can make them Alabama colors, whatever colors you want. I'll get you a couple guys here at one time, 20 minutes. It takes about 7 minutes to make each one. Parents can get involved, grandparents can get involved. An hour a week while they're watching TV, they can make 5 or 6 of these. It's not hard to do. Alright? Every time I hand out these crosses in big bunches, I'm hoping that somebody from that church will take and step up and start making them themselves. There's groups at churches where people like to sew and everything like that. Just do it. People will see that and they will say, "Wow, what is that?" You're giving them something tangible. It's in your hand. They read that prayer. That's an awesome prayer. I don't know if you didn't notice, I wasn't reading it. That's in my heart. I mean, it's just unreal. So someday I'm hoping Emily will invite me back here for 30 minutes. I'll bring some yarn with me, show you what size to cut, the needles you need, a couple pairs of scissors, and if there's 15 youth involved, 3 a week, 20 minutes out of your life while you're watching TV, you'll have 45 a week, in 10 weeks you'll have 450. Just apply to your whole church and whoever you want to do. And there's no stopping there. Like I said, get everybody involved.